Hey, I wanted to tell you that it's gonna be okay. I know it doesn't feel like that at the moment, and I know that things are really rough right now, but I wanted to tell you that it's okay. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be anxious. It's okay to want things that you don't have, and it's okay to try and get them. And everything is going to be okay. And you know how I know that for certain. You know how I can say that without any hesitation. It's because I know you, who you are, your heart, the effort that you put into the day, and who you want to be, what all this says about you. I know that life right now is stressing you out to the point where sleep isn't easy. You always feel a little bit tired. I know that sometimes it causes you to overeat or undereat, and that you look at yourself and just wonder why. I'm not going to indulge all the questions you ask why about. I don't think there's a lot of good to be had there. But I'm going to say that even asking that question is okay. Come closer. I want you near me. Sometimes it feels like every single thing we do only has a bad effect, if it has any effect at all. And the obvious answer there is, well, maybe I should just stop trying to do anything. But I don't believe, not for a minute, that's what you really want. You're overwhelmed. You feel like things are slipping in past your walls, your defenses. Maybe they are. But you're not always going to feel this way. And personally, I don't find it very beneficial to look at all the whys, question them, see if that's the way that we're really supposed to be. I want you to think about it. Really think about it. Who do you want to be in your day-to-day life? Because whatever pressure you're putting on yourself right now, I see that girl. I see who she is. I see that she's trying. And I wish I could wave a magic wand and make her feel more nourished and happy and successful with where she is right now. But we know I can't do that. I know it's difficult to hear these kinds of things. I sometimes wonder if it's my place to say them at all. But it just seems like you've been really anxious. And I wanted to do anything that I could, including failing horribly, to try and alleviate that just a little bit. I don't want you to give me your burden, but I wouldn't mind lending you a shoulder now and again. I think you're going to look back on this time and you're going to smile. You're going to smile because, well, not only are you not in it, but everything that's turned up to 10 right now is going to be a distant whisper in the future. This is a state, and we don't like to admit it so much, but we are what we're going through to a pretty significant degree. And that's why I think you're going to get through this. That's why I know you're going to get through this. Because right now, when everything's stacked against you, you're feeling down, empty, intimate, and like you're not good enough. Even now, you're still all the good things that I see in you. And yes, sometimes you're a little bit shorter of temper than normal. Sometimes you're a little bit more empty. But it's not like everybody around you doesn't understand why that's the case. And anyone who doesn't, they don't really deserve you. You just have to tolerate them until you don't have to tolerate them any further. You are a good person. And I know a significant amount of this anxiety is coming from measuring the distance between how good you want to be and how good you are. No, you're not as good as you want to be. Maybe you never will be. I don't know. But you are, right now, when things are tough, still a good person. Everyone goes through periods of long doubt, of just being horribly upset, and not getting their way, not getting a win on anything. It just doesn't feel that way from the outside when we look at others. But I promise you, it's 100% the case. Now I want you to remember that no matter what happens for the rest of this week, you are beautiful. You are strong. And yes, right now, you're a little bit on edge. But that is the outside of the circle of who you are. And the core, the center, I wish you could see through my eyes just how amazing I think that part of you is.